opinion, they hit the...
What's up, you guys? There is so much going on today, I swear. Just say hello when you hop on. I so forgot to get a drink. Hey, you guys. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. I'm trying to get in a routine. I'm going to try to get better with having an actual schedule. Today, so Sean was laid off from his job due to the COVID-19. So now that he's not working, I'm hoping I'll be able to put out more content.
You on live? Are you on live?
I'm live.
Okay.
He just scared the crap out of me.
All right.
You just done that on a stream. I look stupid. I gotta watch that. Oh my, I'm gonna hurt him in his sleep. I gotta watch it again. I swear I'm gonna beat him up. Don't. Why would he do that? I swear. Stop. Why would you do that? I'm gonna throw something at you.
I didn't mean to.
You're like, he's like, you want to live? Really? Oh, you knew I was.
I didn't know you were going
Yeah,
live.
you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't know you were going live. I thought you were coming to bed. That's why I asked.
Hey, Misty.
It sounded like you were talking on a live. Well, I guess if you ain't coming to bed, I'm going to come in here with you.
Come join me. I told you I was going to do a live stream.
Well, I thought you asked if we were going to, and I
Well,
was like,
I asked you if you
no.
wanted to join me. You said no. So I did record a video, and after the stream tonight, I'm going to upload a video about Mama June, and then I have a video about... I have another video that I have not edited yet that I have to put up. Let me get on my video here so I can keep up with the chat. Hey, Dove. Dove, I just saw you. Dove, we're in all the streams tonight. I saw you earlier. I saw you earlier in Sherelle's chat, and I saw you in Uni's chat just a second ago, and now here you are in mine. Dove, I wanted to at you and just tell you, like, ignore the craziness. I actually had to block someone in that stream because as soon as I got on, they started making, like, smart comments that I knew they were aiming towards me. But I was like, I'm just going to block that person so I don't even see it. So... Hey, Tina. No, Dove, you're not in trouble. So anyways, there's been a lot going on. Sean got laid off due to COVID-19. My phone, I broke it like 2 Sundays ago on accident. It was already broken, and I had back in March, I cracked the screen on my phone. So I called and done an upgrade on my device. And they sent me a device, but it was not the right gigabytes. I wanted the most gigabytes that I could get on the phone because I use my phone for work. So I didn't want to get a new device and then run out of storage in 2 months. Thank you. Thank you. So I ordered a new device. I get it in a few days later. I get it in, and I realize as I'm setting it up, this is not the gigabytes that I asked for. And my husband done a insurance claim like a week before that, and he checked his phone, and it was not the correct gigabyte. They're jipping us out of sending us the correct gigabyte. If you do an upgrade or an insurance claim on your phone, make sure they send you the correct gigabyte. If you order a phone with like the max gigabyte, you better check it, because me and my husband, they sent us the wrong gigabyte. But me, I'm like, no, I'm going to send this back because it's wrong and I need it for work. I'm nice, so I wasn't mean. So I call them, I explain the situation, and I send it back with a note. Oh, Dove, no, it was okay. It was okay. I would have not showed attention to that if my life depended on it, because that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to say something back to them. So instead of saying anything back to them, I just blocked them so I didn't even have to see it. But I sent the device back on March 23rd. March 23rd. I have a receipt. The last like update on it was March 24th. And it was like in the town, like the biggest city next to me. That's it. So I was like, I really didn't think much about it. I was like, they'll get that device in, and then they'll send me back the device they were supposed to give me, right? So weeks go by. I don't get anything. So I end up calling them, and I'm like, hey, I sent my device in. I'm waiting on a new device. And they're like, well, we haven't got your device yet. They're like, with the COVID-19, the mail is really slow. I'm like, okay, so we're going to wait longer. I check my bill. And they're charging me. I'm paying installments on this new iPhone 11 that I do not have. So I call them again. I'm like, hey, I'm paying for this phone, so can I get it, And they're like, we can't send you another device until we get this one in. I'm like, all right, whatever. Oh. I'm sorry, Peach. So, then, like 2 Sundays ago, I go to set my phone on the counter, on the entertainment center, and I only set it halfway on it, and it falls, and it drops, and it just so happened to hit, like, where it was already cracked, and it just demolished it. I lost everything. I lost everything. Like, I checked my iCloud. It wasn't backed up, so I'm so upset about this. I'm hoping there's a way I can eventually get it. But as of right now, I've kind of lost everything. I've had to like reach out to other people and be like, hey, can you send me screenshots of this? Can you send me screenshots of that? Because yeah, I've lost everything at this point. So I got a new device, but it wasn't like a new device. It was just like one of those, cheap phones from Walmart, because I'm like, why do I need an expensive phone? I just got a cheap phone, and now it's broken as well. I have not really been in Messenger or messages that much lately. So if you've messaged me and I haven't responded, I'm so behind on responding to messages that it's not even funny. Also, my Twitter was associated with my phone number. So I'm locked out of my Twitter, where I have like 2,000 followers. But I actually think I did have to make a new Twitter just because I had to get on there to get some screenshots of different things. But I don't know if I'm going to get back on Twitter, honestly. To be honest, I know like a lot of YouTubers, they use Twitter, and that's why I had it to help. Like when I done videos, I would share the videos on my Twitter. So, maybe people could retweet them if it was something they were interested in. But there's so much negativity. Do you want to sign into yours, babe? There's so much negativity that, oh, you can't, can you?
I don't know. I think it's going to send my phone a confirmation.
Probably. So yeah, it's a cesspool, and I don't need it. I get, honestly, not having to see Twitter and the vile viciousness that comes with it. And honestly, I like that, to be quite honest. I like it. So I wanted to give you guys the update on that, because I do know I had people like message me on Messenger and say like, I've been messaging you and you're not responding, because a lot of people had my phone number. A lot of my subs become friends with me, and they actually have my phone number and would text me. And there's some people that couldn't get in touch with me, and it was because they were texting a number that I'm not using because it's broken. So, so the topic is just hanging out. I do have Instagram, and I'm going to keep my Instagram. Now, I'm really bad about checking messages on Instagram. I literally never check to be honest, I think the reason I don't check my messages anymore is because it gives me anxiety. Like, because I can't respond to so many of them. So it gives me anxiety to check them. So I only do it like ever so often. And then it gives me anxiety anyway. So, but a lot of times I do need a fresh number, but that number's associated with everything. Like if I want to reset my Twitter, it's going to send a code to that number. If I want to reset my YouTube channel, like the password to it, it's going to send a code to that phone number. So banking, I had to reset my banking. I had to call the bank and reset it because when I tried to log in, I didn't remember the password. And I tried to reset it and it needed my phone number. It was going to send a code to my phone number. And I'm like, everything is linked to my phone, you guys, everything. So I'm trying to get it all situated, but hopefully soon I'm going to get a new phone. I know, darn you, COVID. But today I was kind of watching the news to see if that new stimulus bill passed, and it did pass through Congress, but I don't think it's going to pass through the Senate because a lot of the Republican side are basically saying they're not going to pass it. So it passed through Congress today, but it's not going to pass through Senate. I was hoping today, because I'm all into this, you guys. I literally watch it all the time. But I was hoping today that because Mitch McConnell, I don't know if you guys keep up with politics. I normally do not talk politics. But Mitch McConnell said that, I think it was Mitch McConnell said that the Democratic proposal was going to be dead on arrival once it reached the Senate. So I was hoping that if they were not going to consider it, that they would at least have a proposal themselves, and they didn't. And they're saying they're not even going to come up with a proposal until after Memorial Day, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. 3 million people signed up for unemployment this past week, him being one of them. And they're just kind of, waiting. So I think that's pretty stupid. But I have been watching that a lot. Especially with him getting laid off. I'm like, what's coming? What are they going to do to help us? Yeah, that's what, it was an 1,800-page proposal. And according to the Republicans, it was just jam-packed with a lot of things that they were not okay with. So, hey, Katie. What'd you just say?
What did I say?
Oh, that's Matt that said that. I thought that was Sean that said that.
Said what?
But I'm used to convincing chicks on dating sites that I'm disease-free. I thought it was you that said that. Like, what?
No.
That's funny.
I only gotta convince you.
That you're disease-free? So yeah, anyways. I don't even think you realized what you just said. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Because you didn't laugh. Well, you didn't laugh.
It was a joke, but, you didn't get it for...
But when I did get it, you didn't laugh.
No, I normally don't laugh every time I joke.
Anyways,
It's still a joke.
I'm hearing that as well, Annette. The Federal Reserve actually put out a statement like a couple hours ago basically saying, like, if you don't do something, we will, because this is going to be like disastrous if we keep waiting. Oh my goodness. Really, Phyllis? Oh. We use AT&T because in our area, that's what gives the best service. Sprint, do you know anybody that uses Sprint in our area? No.
No.
I don't. Sean is a pretty laid back kind of guy. My dude. Anyways. Sean does not like when I call him dude. I'm like, just come over and wear a mask then.
Normally she calls me dude when
I'm mad at him.
When we're like arguing though.
When I argue with Sean, I'm like, what's something that I'll say?
She'll say something and be like, dude.
I'm like, dude. People like, oh, what am I supposed to call you when I'm mad at you?
I don't know.
Dumbass.
Big sexy.
Big sexy when I'm mad at you. So just shut up, big sexy.
Reek fasty.
Oh my, don't say that. Some states are starting to open up. I think our state is. Isn't our state opening up? Hey, Tiffany. I love his eyes.
Leslie and what?
Sean. I don't know. Sean's.
Shauncus.
Sean's.
What's she doing? Her name.
Dude is good. I call mine way worse when I'm mad. See?
Oh yeah, she.
Do we have any cute nicknames that we call each other? They're not really cute, but.
No, I wouldn't say cute.
They're not cute.
No, we don't have
It started as a joke. How did that?
I don't know.
So, Sean said it a while ago. It's just a joke. I don't remember how it started, but one time we were talking and he called himself. He meant to say freak nasty, but he said Neek fasty instead.
I don't think
that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. He was trying to talk dirty. He was trying to talk dirty, and he was like, "Cause I'm Neek fasty," and I'm like, "Wait, what?"
I wasn't trying it. I was joking around.
I'm Neek fasty. Okay then. You don't call me anything. Why that look of disgust on your face?
It's not a look of disgust. I don't call you nothing.
I'm a Neek fasty. He meant freak nasty, but he said Neek.
Yeah, but it was a joke. I wasn't being for real. Like I'm freak nasty. So now, like my Snapchat's Neek fasty.
I actually saw that. Yeah. So one time his like Snapchat name was Neek Fasty. I'm like, people are gonna think you're crazy. Neek Fasty. Hey, Leslie and Sean. Hey. When did you file for your unemployment? He got laid off 2 Fridays ago. Today is the second Friday. So he's been laid off exactly.
I got laid off on the 1st, I think, right?
Yeah, I think on the 1st. And he got his first payment on Monday, this past Monday. He'll get a second payment this coming Monday. So, okay, Kington, did JJ call CPS on you?
JJ.
As far as I know, nobody's called CPS on me. I was watching Sherelle's video. You know, one thing that I hate is because I watch streams, I'm just like you guys with all this going on. I want to watch. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's being said. But I'm always hesitant on if I should say anything. Because I'm like, if I say anything, are they going to think that I'm trying to talk bad or I agree with their opinion? Because for some reason, that's what some people like to say. Like, oh, well, Leslie was in such and such stream, so she agrees with what they're saying. No, I'm just being nosy, you know, just like everybody else is when they're watching all of this stuff. I do like Sherelle. I come to know her when her and Katie done the collab. Because I don't watch 90 Day Fiance, but I'm going to start. I set my DVR to record before the 90 days because that's what my mods watch, and they're always all into it in the mod chat. Like, or they used to be, not so much anymore, but literally, like last season when it was going on, they literally had the mod chat like lit up with talking about it. I don't think y'all do so much anymore, but
No, I mean, as far as we know, ain't nobody called CPS.
As far as I know, nobody's called CPS on me. Now, there was no, it wouldn't. There was comments made, you know, about that. Like, well, she's probably concerned that CPS are going to take her kids now and that people's going to be calling CPS. And a lot of people said that was, you know, her saying it to try to get people to do it. I don't know, but I was not concerned about CPS because
my mama worked for CPS for
10 years.
I don't know how long.
Yeah, 10 years probably.
And then, like, we've had, like, our kids are so rough we've gone to the hospital. Like Bobby has a double jointed shoulder, so before he was like 3 years old, he popped his arm out of socket.
No, Sherelle didn't say it. I'm not.
He popped his arm out of socket. I don't know how many times.
It was. They called it. It was his elbow. They called it nursemaid's elbow, is what it's called. And he would literally pop it like his arm
It's
in
like
and out.
double jointed
Yeah,
or
something.
something.
He
So
would
it pops
literally
out.
pop it in and out of place. And every time he did, I took him to the hospital.
It would pop out of place, and then we would have to take him to the hospital. And then, like, I don't know, one time the doctor couldn't even get it back in place.
Bobby did himself.
And they said they were gonna have to do surgery. I thought it was his shoulder though.
No, it was his elbow because it was called nursemaid's elbow.
Okay, well they always put it in a sling, and for some reason I always thought it was his shoulder. But anyways, the doctor kept trying to pop it back in place, and he couldn't get it to pop in place. Well, come to find out, I mean, I just made the assumption that he's double jointed because I know somebody else that is double jointed, and they had the same issues with their shoulder, but I don't know with his elbow. Anyways, you know, and we've had kids with broke bones, like Coco fell off a fence when he was real young. Like he was climbing up a fence, and then it was out there.
And I was kind of in and out cooking dinner.
And she yelled at him, and when she yelled at him, like to get him off the fence, he like turned around and fell off and broke his leg. So we have had.
Our kids do the darndest, and they're literally.
We have a good relationship.
Paris has broken her arm twice, and one time when she broke her arm the first time, it was 2 weeks later that Coco broke his leg. But Paris broke her arm at school one time and at church one time. So it wasn't like, you know, she wasn't even at home just with us. I mean, church, school.
The whole thing is like.
So CPS
knows who we are. Like
yeah, they had to when Paris broke her arm and the 2 weeks later Coco broke his leg. They said the type of break that he had was that a lot of that usually when it happens to a kid, it's because it was child abuse.
Yeah, and
it's literally was like somebody grabbed his leg and turned it until the bone snapped. So they called CPS. She came and visited us in the hospital 2 days in a row because we were there for a few days. He had to have surgery. And then literally the day we got home, we weren't home 20 minutes. She was there. She had already went to the school and talked to our other kids. And by the time she left, she was like, we're closing this.
Yeah,
they
know
I
who
don't
we
think
are.
For a second y'all aren't doing anything.
We've dealt with them several times.
Yeah.
So
I'm not, but it was said on a IG stream and on a regular stream. It was said something about CPS possibly being called and me being scared that CPS would be called on me, which I'm not scared of CPS by any means at all.
No, because
I have a nice house. I have a nice house. My kids are well fed. Our pantry's stocked. I mean, I just sent some of my friends on here a picture of my pantry. It's an overload. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it. Now, what I'm talking about, someone said Sherelle did not say that. What are you talking about? So what I'm talking about is on Sherelle's stream tonight. She had someone on. They had a lot of people on tonight, and I watched a part of it. And a lady did come on and say that Katie called CPS on another content creator. And Sherelle said, does her name start with an L? And she said yes.
Yeah, somebody just asked asked the question a while ago. We're not saying anybody said anything. We're just saying, as far as we know, nobody has called CPS. Somebody asked us a while ago if Katie ever called CPS on us, and that's what.
No, Sherelle did not say that. Yes, Sherelle didn't say it. It was someone on her stream, and probably what it was. And it's like I told Sean, because when I heard that, I paused it and I called Sean in there and I was like, listen to this. And he was like, what? She called CPS on us? And I was like, no, she didn't. There was talk. She did talk about me being scared that CPS was going to be called on me, and that it was a possibility that someone would call CPS on me because of, you know, the arrest and everything. But what it is, though, is when something like that happens, it evolves and it evolves and it evolves. Same thing has happened with me. You know, I made a comment one time and it evolved into something way worse. Yeah, like it happens, unfortunately.
2 months later, it's like, you know, it's a whole nother story, especially with some of these YouTube content creators out. Like I swear, I think they honestly believe, like, make up stories in their head and add stuff to it every time they talk about it, and it just becomes this ever evolving story that just keeps growing and growing and growing. It's crazy. It's insane. But I mean,
Yes, I
whatever.
think all it was a follower that follows probably everybody, and she's heard bits and pieces just like everyone else has. So I did not get the feeling that this lady that was on the stream saying that, I didn't get the feeling that she was lying. I got the feeling that she heard something and she believed it to be true, so she was just telling her about it. But I did hear today that Sherelle was contacted by someone claiming to be me. I don't know how to contact her. Um, and if I did, I would have contacted her after that to say, hey, it wasn't me. But someone did send a message. It wasn't Leslie. Because someone actually called me and was like, hey, I was talking to Sherelle when you messaged her. And I was like, wait, what? I didn't message her. And I was like, yeah, you messaged her. And I was like, no, I didn't. If I knew how, I possibly would. I would love to do a collab with Sherelle, but not about that because I'm trying to stay out of that. I don't even want to get back into that. I love
Yeah.
TV drama, but I don't like being in personal drama. So yeah, they can go on and do what they want to do, and I'm gonna be nosy, and I'm probably gonna watch here and there, But I would love to do a collab with her, but not, let her do what she wants to do, and I can respect everybody for wanting to do what they want to do. But if I done a collab with her, I would want it to be, reality TV related.
So somebody asked what our children's names are. We got Paris, Caden, Eli, Bobby, Coco, and Kenny. Didn't leave none out there.
Did you say Caden?
Yeah.
You did say Caden?
Yeah, I said
Okay.
Paris.
So
Caden.
Paris, Caden, Eli, Christian, Dakota, and Kennedy. You said nicknames, didn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now someone is messaging her pretending to be you.
That's what I heard. I heard that she got an email today and it was like, hey, this is Leslie Bass. I need to talk to you. And the person was like, yeah, I was on the phone with her or something. I was talking to her when you emailed her, and I was like, I haven't talked to her. And they was like, you haven't? Because you emailed her. And I was like, no, I didn't. So my email, the only one that I use for YouTube purposes, is usually in the description box of my videos. And if I'm going to email someone, it's going to be from that email.
Mar E said, "Oh my God."
I don't pay no attention to that. Don't pay no attention to that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but
yeah, it's pretty funny.
No, they're just trying to get a reaction. So
yeah, I just think it's pretty funny. Oh my God, you two look weird as hell. You look like a cartoon character from Bugs Bunny, and your boy there looks like he just passed drunk, and is hungover while high on something.
Are you drunk, babe?
No.
I bet Mar E is probably pretty hideous to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so.
Anyways, yeah, it's really weird. Well, Kiki, I don't have her email. That's the thing. I was like, how would I email her? I don't even have a way to contact her. I went to her videos to see if like her email was in the description box, and I went to a few videos and I didn't see her email. So I was like, I guess you don't put it on there, and I don't know how people get in contact with her. But I would love to collab with her. I mean, who wouldn't? She's a very successful YouTuber. But I'm gonna stay out of this drama. I'm gonna let them do that on their own.
So who had the? Okay, I'm just curious. He's just dipping. Yep, got a dip in. Pretty much always have a dip in.
You remember like the first time I was like, you're not gonna dip on my stream. You're like, no, I'm not. I can't work this.
Maybe don't add the E every time you create a sock account.
Oh, Ooh, that's a good catch. Who said that?
That's you, my teacher.
Good catch, you.
So who type who as the E? Who are they talking about?
It's another person that doesn't like me or.
But just put them. Don't send it. Just type it down because I'm curious. I'm nosy.
You're not gonna know.
Oh, well,
That's
okay. All right.
Yeah.
E. Okay.
Sometimes it's this one. It's called this.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably who it is.
The same person.
Yeah.
Let me go out and like it, like the
You guys make sure you give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah. It's only got 9. Oh, that's gotta be behind.
No, it's 30 on mine.
It's gotta be behind.
So, I did see that Uni Rocked is live, and Dub was there. I went in to watch his, but I was working on a video that I'm going to put up later, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to go live. Just to kind of give you guys an update, because like I said, I've had people reaching out to me that I haven't gotten to respond to. Some that I didn't know about because they were texting my phone number that I don't have at the moment. So I do want to update you guys on that. And as far as with the drama, you know, with all of that.
You know, Kevin Melee said we can wear masks and gloves now. Want to jump them. That's what I was thinking. Like now you can just run around in stores and banks with a mask and a glove on. It's kind of crazy, huh? You can go in a bank.
Pretty much. You walk right into a bank with it and nobody's going to think anything.
Yeah, and do what you do.
I hope they don't bring on...
Yeah, what are they going to say? Like, it was the guy wearing a mask.
No catfish, Nana. I've seen a lot of people say that. I've seen a lot of people say that, you know. He is real. Read faster.
I am real.
What is that? Coffee? Is that coffee?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. What is it? Hand sanitizer.
Oh, hand sanitizer.
Our banks here are drive-through only. Yeah. Maybe ours are. I don't know. I don't ever go. No, I don't think ours are open during certain hours.
What?
Banks.
Yeah, our banks are open.
But we don't have a lot of cases where we live.
Wait, what, Candy?
For the Ring camera footage, if it shows the street. Maybe like their store camera footage or something. Our banks are appointments only.
That's wild.
I live in New Orleans. I'm sorry. It's a crazy place to live.
We, everything is pretty much open here, it feels like, right?
Yeah.
The movie theater's supposed to open back up today, I think they said. My daughter, of course, wanted to go. She's like, Mom, can I go to the movies? I'm like, it's not open. Duh, COVID. She's like, no, they're opening back up on the 19th, on Friday. I'm like, so, no. Just because it's opening up doesn't mean you're going, you know? So, school goes back on Monday, Emily? Not ours. They were even talking about for our school that it may not even start in the fall when it's supposed to. That's not been confirmed, but that was a discussion. Oh my goodness. My husband asked the bank teller how they can tell the difference between a customer and bank robbers. She said he was the first to ask that question, and now she's scared. Yeah. Just looked into your CVS case. It's because your kids smell like hot dog, water, and Newports. Possibly hot dogs and water. We played outside for a while today, but there ain't no Newports around here. No. He only smokes Marlboro.
I don't even smoke Marlboro.
What is it? He smokes those little cigars sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's very rare.
Yeah, every once in a while I smoke a cigar. That's it. no water.
They probably smell worse than that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes it's
when they're outside playing. Do your kids ever go outside and play and they sweat so bad and they're like playing, it feels like raining or they come in their hair, smells like a wet dog. And I'm like, your hair smells like a wet dog.
Yeah. Yeah, ever since our kids been out of school, we try to make them take baths, but they're not real keen on it. We gotta like hold them down and scrub them.
Ever since our kids been out of school, we try to make them take baths. You realize our kids took baths when they were in school?
I know. We try to make them take baths, but I'm saying ever since they've been out of school, they
Oh
play
yeah.
all the
Okay,
time.
yeah. Ever since they've been out of school, they play all the time, and they're not wanting to take a bath every night.
It's like we're out of our routine.
Because they're like, we don't have school tomorrow.
Yeah. So
you want to be stinky?
We gotta like hold them down and like wash them off with a water hose outside.
Yes. Tammy, I'm still planning on doing the Leah Messer book. It's probably going to be on the Bass Chat channel, though, I think. I've thought about doing it on Patreon as well. I'm kind of trying to figure it out because I want to have special content for my Patreon members. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm about to give my boys a haircut, though.
Holy crap.
What?
Well, where Emily lives, our government passed a law where the police can enter anyone's home or car without a warrant to make sure people are following lockdown rules. Yeah, that wouldn't fly over here. Somebody enters my house just, without knocking, and like if they were to just bust up in our house, they probably gonna get shot. I mean, I don't know. That's going to be my first instinct. Now, if they knock on the door and,
if they knock, it's one thing.
They got a warrant, that's a whole other thing.
So does mine. So does mine.
Holy crap, that's a bit extreme. What if somebody breaks up in my house? Well, I guess...
If anybody breaks up... If anybody breaks in this house... They will be met with a gun in their face. I have kids in here that I'm going to protect.
Well, I think she's talking about, she said, holy crap, that's a bit extreme. I think she's talking about the cops.
That's really extreme because as a cop, I would be scared to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to just walk in somebody's house, especially in the South. Like, everybody in the South has guns, and we ain't afraid to use them.
Leslie, can you remove? Okay, I read it. My boys can be outside 5 minutes and they smell like wet dogs. Ours too.
They're allowed to check your web browser history as well. Oh, Lord. That's Pornhub. Pornhub City, baby. Just kidding. But could you imagine some people? Like a single guy that like, Matt Craft.
Yeah,
I'm like a single bachelor that lives by himself. Oh, that's Matt. Matt, if they could check your history, what would they find? I feel like all bachelors that live by themselves probably, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Where's Matt at? Is he still here?
It's been a long time since I've been a bachelor.
He's going to appreciate that comment. What?
It's been a long time since I've been a bachelor, so.
That's true. Why are the comments not showing up on here?
I don't think I ever really was much of a bachelor. I mean,
you were always. I was always in a relationship too, for the most part.
Yeah. Because
when me and you started dating, I actually didn't want to date because I had just gotten out of a relationship.
Yeah, and I was pretty much in the Army after I got out of school, and then when I came back, I dated Tracy for a little while, and then me and you got together. So
yeah,
I never lived much of a bachelor.
There's Matt.
X videos is way better.
Just FYI. Wait, what's X videos?
He went to go delete his history. He'll be right back. That's funny. Yeah.
Do you miss your bachelor days, Sean?
I didn't ever really live any. I mean, when I was in the Army.
No, but you kind of did. Because you used to run the roads a lot, like Georgia, Texas, Louisiana.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I did. But when I was in the Army, I was always gone, deployed, training, doing something, you know. So
And he left.
yeah, I mean, I did live a little bit of a bachelor life. No, I don't miss it much. I mean, ever since we've been married, I've kind of been on the road a lot.
Yeah, he's literally like, yeah.
I mean, I was
He's
a,
always gone. That's why I'm like, you know what I want to do? I want to be able to make a decent income on YouTube so he don't have to go back to work. He's worked ever since we've been together. Like hard jobs too, like oil field. Like I remember days
military,
at
oil
military,
field.
like I remember days being home and it'd be freezing and like raining at the house. And then like he call in from like offshore and there's like a storm out in the Gulf where like the rig is just, and he's working in this. Or like dead of summer, it's hot as heck, at the house. And him get off work and call home and he just worked 12 hours on a rig where the sun is beaming down on it and he's
Yeah,
worked through
down in the
that.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. And so
I might go get some safety glasses. You keep on slinging them
sorry.
fingernails around. Just about poke me in the eye like that.
Sorry, babe. They're not as long as they know.
Yeah, I know. If they were, you would have got me. Yeah, I've been gone a lot in our marriage.
So I wish I could become so big on YouTube that I make a decent income to where he didn't have to go back to work. That's my dream.
I mean, I was
Not
gone
even for
a solid year in Afghanistan.
yeah, solid year in Afghanistan.
In the oil field, and I always like worked over. If they needed somebody to work over, I was always volunteering to work over to like move up and make a name for myself. And I worked with that company for 10 years, and I was always trying to be the guy that was doing, there when they needed me.
He literally would not come home for nothing. Like if something was going on at the house, or someone was sick, he didn't come home. If they needed someone to stay over, he stayed over.
Yeah.
And 10 years doing that. I mean, he made good money. He did. He made a lot of money doing it. But when the oil field went down,
I was gone.
they got rid of him.
10 years with the company.
Which he was one of the last that they got rid of. So,
yeah. So I was like after they done laid off everybody else and everybody done got all the decent jobs, everybody that was laid off first got all the decent jobs. I get laid off and there's nothing left. Like everybody else been laid off for like 6 months. And I'm laid off and like I could not find a job for nothing, man. And unemployment was not even close to what we needed then. So we live a lot smarter now.
Yeah, it did put a strain on our relationship. I was pregnant a lot, thank you, and on bed rest most of that time. So I was miserable for so long. I mean, I wasn't miserable because I still was happy to be pregnant, but I stayed sick a lot throughout my pregnancies. Literally, when I was pregnant, if I got up and picked up my freaking purse, I would have contractions from that. If I got up and went and stood at the sink long enough to wash dishes, I started having contractions. So I literally was on bed rest. And when I was pregnant with Bobby, I got really, 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 really sick. And I was in the hospital for how long? 2 weeks or something?
I don't know. I mean, I did come home a lot when she was on bed rest. And like, man, it was always real tough.
I don't remember you coming home when I was on bed rest.
Yeah, remember? You called the rig that one time.
Oh, that one time. That was one time, though.
But I never worked over. I'm saying I come home. I didn't work over when you were on bed rest.
No, when I was on bed rest,
because I would always have to go to the rig manager and be like, "Look, I can't work over because my wife's on bed rest."
But anytime I wasn't pregnant on bed rest, he worked over. Like when his grandpa passed away,
I flew in.
You didn't. No, you didn't. You had the option to fly in because they gave him a few days to live, and you were about to get off work in like a few days. You don't remember that? Because you missed him passing away.
Yeah.
So you don't remember that?
No, I remember that.
So
I thought you were talking about for the funeral.
No, you did come in for the funeral.
I came in for the funeral and turned around and went right back to work the same day.
No, I think you come in when your time was due to come in. No, I think you're right.
I borrowed that guy's
So that's true. So when his grandpa was passing away, they gave his grandpa like 3 days to live. And I told Sean, I was like, they're saying he's not going to live much longer. Like, you need to come in, you need to come in. And he was like, no, I'm going to try to make it until my hitch is over. I think he'll make it. Like, I'm just, he did not ever want to come in. It took a lot, to get him to come in.
I thought it would get me somewhere,
Yeah.
I thought, like, if I was always the person there, and I know how the oil field is, and when things slow down, I don't want to be the first one cut.
Cece says, Cece, is that you? Were you hacked?
You would need to do about 3 to 4 videos a day. Someone's making about 13,000 because they do that many a day.
Trust me,
I knew I could do that. People would. Well, I got a theory about that. I think you could do either 3 to 4 videos a day to make that much money, or you could do 1 or 2 better quality videos, because if you look at some people's videos, and I'm not mentioning any names, they only have like on every video they only have like 4,000 or 5,000 views, and that's pretty much it. Like every once in a while they'll get a real good video, they'll put a good video out and they'll get a lot of views on there. But I feel like her videos a lot of times get more views than some other people's.
Hey, I want to say this. Sally Tech, make no mistake, my man, we're not complaining about him working. He's always been fine with work. When he got laid off, he was devastated. My man, he has worker's hands. He is a worker. And when I told him the other day, I wish I could make YouTube, I wish I could do so well on YouTube, you didn't have to go back to work. He was like, I don't know if I would be okay with that. So we're not complaining. We're grateful that he's had jobs that could take care of our family. But all I'm saying is because he has worked so hard all this time, I personally would love it if my husband could, if I could make enough money doing something like this, that my husband could stay home with his family and not miss birthdays and pregnancies and birth. Well, he's not going to miss any of those anymore because I'm not going to be pregnant. Yeah. But he's missed a lot.
Birthdays.
He's missed a lot. He missed his grandpa dying. He missed me having one of our sons. And we're not complaining, but it would be nice. And I think anybody could say that. So it's kind of rude to say, oh, tough life. A man has to work.
Man has to work.
A man does have to work.
I work.
Unless his wife can work and provide for the family, then he doesn't have to work.
I bet I work here at the house more than most people work. Like, even when on my time off. Like, I'm never done. I'm always helping with the kids. I'm always helping out in the house. And then, like, today I was building a computer desk for one of our sons.
Today he was, he was outside building a computer desk.
An Xbox. Not a computer. It's like I guess a computer desk, or as far as Xbox and TV. Like, I fix trim in the house. Like, I'm always working.
And I'm not rude.
And I ain't got no problem.
I'm not rude. And I'm not really trying to be rude when I say that, but that was kind of a rude statement because that's not what we meant. And I think anybody watching knew that we were not complaining about it. But when you live with someone and they're gone constantly, what you want is for them to be able to find something where they can be home with you. And even if that means, me being able to do this, I would love to do this and me be the breadwinner, and this is all we have to do. He would still be outside every day, I'm sure.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, I always got stuff I want to do, like working, building stuff. Like, I come from a long line of people who
very
work,
hard
and
workers,
carpenters, like master carpenters and stuff, and like, I'm always working. I'm always building stuff. I always got stuff I want to build. Like, I'm talking about building her a soundproof wall.
That's what we're
like
gonna
a soundproof studio type deal in her office. So when the kids are awake and she's recording, they aren't in the background screaming and acting crazy, doing what our kids do. So I mean, like, that's gonna be my next project. I already started looking at ideas and looking at the soundproof stuff and trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. So,
Abigail, I have preeclampsia as well.
I don't mind working. And even if I didn't have to work because she's on YouTube, I would be taking care of the kids here and, fixing the house which is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Fixing stuff they tear up and building stuff. I mean, I talked to her today. I told her, you know, if which I ain't got to defend myself. Trust me. I mean, I ain't worried about whatever they said. I didn't even see it, but I talked about today. Like if she was doing that, then I might would just like fix people's vehicles on the side or build um like solid wood
I
furniture.
wouldn't want him to do that.
Solid wood furniture.
To be honest, I wouldn't. Like, who doesn't want the perfect life where you just sit home and do nothing and be with your family and your husband? You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice.
I think everybody wants that,
Yeah.
especially if all of your relationship, one of you are like always gone.
Yeah, I mean, if she does make enough money, then trust me, I'm gonna have my days where I don't do a lot, but I mean, I can't ever sit around too long. Yep, so the milkman can visit. The only wives who
Joe Rogan died? No way. How?
Coronavirus.
Oh my God! Let me tell you guys what he done. What he done to me.
Hey, Matt said he's got the hookup on acoustic foam and diffusion panel. Might have to check that out. Be cool to build stuff for her together if y'all weren't so far. I didn't say together. I said I'm gonna build it. I don't know about having her involved. Cause she is a little I think sometimes she can't turn off mama. When she talks to me, she can't turn her mama off. And
no, he didn't die. I just looked. Joe Rogan did not die. I just looked.
Yeah, and me and her working together, and her talking to me like,
what?
She's my mama. Ain't gonna happen.
Oh, be quiet, Nreek Fasty. Does your mama call you that?
No.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Wow, Joe Rogan is worth $25 million. I didn't know he was a comedian. Oh, okay. Hold
on, I'm trying to catch up on all this.
Oh, so I was asked to start watching the challenge as well. Who watches the challenge?
Oh, I think she's talking about me and whoever that is building together. It looks awesome. It'd be cool to build stuff for her together if y'all weren't so far. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You said who watches
Brandy,
the challenge?
me and you both.
Yes, who watches?
I don't play the lottery, so my only chances of winning something like the lottery would be to make it big on YouTube. Sherelle, I looked at her Social Blade. She's set to make $16K this month. What? That would be my lottery. But I did watch the challenge the other night. So I set the challenge and 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I set all those to record. The other night, I stayed up late and I watched all the challenges that have played thus far. And I'm obsessed. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. So I'm like watching it. I'm like falling in love with CJ, with Jay. And then when they go head to head against each other, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Well, ultimately, I wanted Jay to win because he was the underdog and they all underestimated him. So I was like, I want him to win, but I know he's not because CJ is like a beast or whatever. And he's.
Is it CJ or CT?
CT, my bad, CJ. See, obviously, I'm not too familiar with the show.
Yeah, but see, CT. I like CT. I want to see.
Yeah, I love CT. I think I'm in love with him. Maybe. No, what did I tell you though? That Sean, that CT and Rogan kind of remind me of Sean a little bit, but they're taller. So.
You got jokes.
Yes, CT used to be so hot. And what he's so down to earth and humble. Like you could tell when he lost and he come out of that jail type sale looking thing, and he didn't get to the button first. When he come out giving Jay a thumbs up, which, how awesome was that? That he come out giving Jay a thumbs up. I mean, he was dying. He was like, good job, kid. You earned it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that is literally he looked old. And he did say, before I come back, I'm gonna have to do a tune-up. And I hope he does. I hope I hope he gets himself in tip-top shape and he comes back and he wins. I hope they bring Jay back as well, because Jay is a beast. I talk with my hands. I don't think I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't know really CT or anything. And hold on. I didn't know CT. So when I started watching the challenge, I kind of started looking at other YouTube videos about the challenge, and I seen this video about CT and Diem's most memorable moments. And I'm like, well, who is this? I start watching it. I'm like, oh, she's pretty. And I'm like, oh, I like her. She's down to earth. She kind of reminds me of me. And then I start realizing, okay, she had cancer. Her and Diem and CT fell in love. And then she dies. And I'm like, oh my God. I didn't know any of that till like last week. I sent Sean the video and I'm like, you have to watch this. Because he was actually at his parents' house. I was like, you got to watch this. This is like super sad. But super sad. But he's married now. But I do feel like maybe that was his soulmate or something. I don't know. Just watching it, I'm like, I wish she would have won. I don't think she ever won any. I want to watch the one where they brought CT and Diem's sister Faith on to see how she done.
Yeah.
I wonder if she was good.
Yeah, we need to watch some of that.
Yeah, Diem had female cancer twice. How many more episodes does Teen Mom have? It must be close to over. I don't think it has very many left. Who won the challenge last season? I know who wins this season. I saw a spoiler, and I know who wins. I know who's going to be eliminated next. I know who wins.
Yeah, I mean, she knows it all. She knows everything. So like, I'm sitting there trying to watch it, and she done told me what's happening. I'm like,
you have to watch it, because CT is like the face of the challenge. He's the beast, right?
And like,
nobody thinks anybody's gonna beat CT. And then he goes up against Jay, who is like tiny. He's the size of Caden, our son, a 12-year-old, and he's already won one red skull, and he goes up against CT, and he wins. So I already told him, but I made him watch it.
Yeah, and then she's like, well, now you gotta watch it. And I'm like, you just told me what happened. Like, don't. And when she watches TV, you literally cannot talk to her. You cannot talk to her. She is like glued into it. And
like this.
She has to pause it. If you ask one question, she has to pause it or rewind it and then pause it. And I'm like, man. But then, like, when I'm sitting down watching TV with her, she tells me like all of it before I even get to watch it. And I'm like, really? I'm
like, don't talk to me if I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hard of hearing as it is, so I have to have the TV really loud with subtitles on. And if you talk to me, I have to pause it and rewind it.
Yeah. Like, normally she can multitask, but not when she's watching
with anything
TV.
else, but not with that. When I watch a TV, it's like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't breathe my way. So, Corey does good, but he doesn't win. I don't want to ruin it for anyone because someone said, don't tell. I want to see CT come back in full force.
Yeah, I think CT is at the stage where he's realizing he's never going to be as good as he was at one time.
I love. What about the custom-made Johnny Bananas backpack?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was hilarious. So as I'm watching YouTube videos about the challenge, I come across like some of CT's like best eliminations, and it showed when he eliminated Johnny Bananas on like a pass challenge, and what they had to do was they were like strapped together somehow, back to back, sitting on the ground, and they had to stand up and try to walk towards their like barrel or something. So they were basically pulling a, like CT's walking this way, Johnny Bananas is trying to walk this way. But what happened was CT stands up and literally picks Johnny Bananas up, and CT walks like the Hulk to his like barrel or whatever, and CT is literally on his back, and he said, "I'm just gazing up at the stars." And someone said that CT was just like stomping through there like the Hulk, wearing his custom made Johnny Bananas backpack. It was awesome.
Yeah.
CT do have a good dad bod. He does. Who's the redhead? That's Wes. And he's still there.
What is a good dad bod? I need to get one of those. What's a good dad bod?
Yours? You got a good dad bod.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, you're like dad bod / still Nerd fasty sexy boy bod.
I'm just trying to figure out what a dad bod is. I never heard of a dad bod. A big belly?
Yeah, like a beer gut or something, kind of, you know.
Like a little belly.
I have a dad bod.
Thick, but not a pot belly, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting thicker than I used to be.
Oh my goodness, Rebecca. Yeah.
What is it?
Just a little belly. Rebecca said, I lost my high school sweetheart in a car accident 2 years after we graduated. I'm married now with 2 kids, and it's been over 17 years. And it still kills me sometimes. That episode got to me bad. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Love how... Yeah, that's horrible. Sorry to hear that. Love how it's appropriate that males can have a dad bod and moms who carry... Peach must be from England or something.
Yeah.
Who carry the damn kids are frowned upon if we keep our baby weight. Not I don't. I mean personally, I think, like, I've always thought she was like gorgeous and like had a what?
I'm trying to show you. Look. 200K.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Ain't that awesome?
That's cool, yeah. I've always thought that she had like a great body or whatever, but I think ever since she's had all the kids and like gotten a little bit thicker, like I like it more, honestly.
I used to be like skinny Benny, like no butt, no boobs.
She had a butt, baby. She had a butt.
I guess I had a butt. I always would joke and say that I felt like a 12-year-old boy, that I had the body of a 12-year-old boy.
She had really nice legs. She had a butt, and I mean, she had boobs.
Sean always did say that I have really nice legs. He's a leg guy. But I've been obsessed with cosmic brownies lately. Sean went and spent like a week at his parents' house, and when he come back, I gained 10 pounds worth of cosmic brownie booty.
Cosmic booty.
Swear to
you, got a big
my
cosmic booty.
My pants are fitting tighter than they've ever fit, and it's like my butt.
I swear, her boobs have got bigger too. So we joke and say she has a cosmic booty.
Yeah, so he's like, "Oh, look at that big cosmic booty." I'm eating way too much, so I had to cut back. Today I went and bought some groceries, and I didn't buy the cosmic brownies, which makes me sad, but I gotta cut back. I got to, because you could tell. Like, I could tell. I'm like, oh my gosh, I put on weight. And I don't mind that it's in my butt, but I'm also seeing it in my tummy as well. And I'm like,
I like it.
I love it.
But see, it doesn't matter. It seems like it doesn't matter what happens if she's skinny or if she's a little bit thicker. It doesn't matter. I always like it more, it seems like. I don't know. It's weird. like I feel like she's prettier now than she's ever been.
Oh,
So
thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, look, I'm telling you right now, cosmic brownies will make you get a big butt.
Definitely. Oh crap, baby! Do you know where the charger is to your computer?
Right there.
I love cosmic brownies. The only thing is, I
Right
eat
next
like
to
a
the
whole
computer.
box in a day. Well, that's not good. That's the trick, huh, Matt? Are you sure, babe? This is to this one? Oh, yeah, okay. So I was just looking, I scrolled down on YouTube and I saw one of my videos that has 200,000 views. What? 200K. Saline, is that really you? I'm starting to wonder if that's really Saline. Oh, my friend said, okay, my friend always said he knew the trick to making your booty grow. Eat ice cream while taking a Okay, I get that. It's the video about Gino where he does the IG Live. Granted, it's been up for 9 months, but still, 200K, I'm proud of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of her videos, I feel like get a little bit more views than other people's or some other people's. So I feel like she probably makes more money off of less videos.
It itches.
So I don't think.
I can't get it.
I honestly don't think like the more she grows. I feel like if she put out 1 or 2 decent videos a day, I think she'll be all right.
That's what I want to do, is put out 1 or 2 videos a day. But we're working on a schedule to where I have certain days that I focus on YouTube and then certain days that I don't. Rather than me trying to do it all every day and then not getting anything done most of the time because I'm trying to do it all. Yeah. Scratch right there. No, over. Yeah, right there. Oh. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Whew. I love fruit too. I love watermelon. I love bananas. We've been on this asparagus kick as well for a while. I love asparagus.
Yeah.
No, on one video, on the Gino video, I have 200,000 views just on that video. Thank you. Someone asked a while ago, have I been going to get my nails done at a salon? No, our nail salons are not open. When I said earlier, nothing's really closed around here, I was lying to you. The nail salons are closed. And it's so obvious when you go to like Walgreens or Walmart or anywhere and you look at the nail selection, they're getting all of them. Like all the people that used to get their nails done. Is that a bug? Did a bug just fly in your mouth?
No, just flew on my face.
Oh.
That thing is fast.
Most bugs are. We had the doors open all day today because we were in and out a lot. Yeah, my back actually itches really bad right now. Hold on, baby. I'm going to get it.
She's lying. That's our pet. We've been keeping him around. It's our pet bug. No, our doors pretty much stay open all day.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If Sean's outside, that's it. Which I did go to the store, and when I came back, I had some bubbles for Kennedy. I had this like horseshoe throwing game for Caden, a little bow and arrow for Eli, just to get them a little something to bring them outside. Because now Kennedy and Coco will stay outside. They are outside kids.
Oh my God.
They'll try to sneak outside
all day long.
They'll try to sneak outside.
And pull you and say
outside. But now Bobby, Eli, and Caden, not so much.
Eli goes outside.
Eli will sometimes. Eli's kind of in between. But I really wanted to get them outside today and us all be out there for a little bit. I actually worked on this morning. I had a video that I had to do for a dossier. It's like a commercial type thing. It was like a 15-second clip commercial that they're supposed to use on Snapchat, I think, promoting their perfume. So I worked on that this morning while the kids and Sean was outside. And after that, I went outside and we all just kind of hung out. And two of the kids were out there, but the rest were like cooped up inside playing phones and stuff. So when I went to the store, I got a few little things that I thought, well, oh, this will bring them outside and we can all hang out together. So that's what I done. I've called them Juno before. But these were the only cute nails at Walgreens. They had these, they had brown, and they had the long ones like I normally wear, but they were hot pink. And I was like, I don't know if I could pull off hot pink. So I'm going to go with these. I like short nails too. I've really started to love the long nails though. Babe.
Yeah.
Will you get that newest coffee mug that Flossie got me for Mother's Day and pour me some root beer in it and get me a bag of combos?
Yeah.
We're going to go back old school. Yes, I love the blue ones. I love the blue ones. But I actually broke several of them the other day. Oh, yeah. That video has a lot of views too, Matt. You've done an awesome job. You can say, Matt, that you have a video on YouTube that has 50,000 subs. I'm proud of you. Combos are back. Yes. And I've started to when I go to bed with my hair wet, rather than like putting it up in a bun and waking up and it being like crazy, I've started braiding it so I can wake up and it's like this. Well, we would have to promote it, Matt. I don't know if Amber done a video for Sherelle's channel. That would be cool if she did. Thank you. Look at my new coffee mug, you guys.
Still a little root beer on the side of it.
Flossie got me this for Mother's Day. Which is what she gets me for birthdays, Mother's Days, Christmas is coffee mugs. It's kind of like a tradition at this point. It is super big, isn't it? It really is big. Look. How crazy is this coffee mug? Is literally the size of my head, babe. Look at that.
Yep. Are you infatuated with yourself? Or?
Huh?
Nothing.
No, somebody was like, that's a big cup. It's bigger than your head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it is.
Like you're like watching yourself drink out of it.
Was I don't know.
You might have been probably reading the comments.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was reading the comments. So, anyways, what else can we talk about that's been going on lately?
I don't know. My phone's about to die.
Your phone's about to die?
Or this phone.
Oh. I just belched.
Yeah. It's about my bedtime.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm getting spammed right now.
Spammed? What is that?
Spammed. Like, look. Hold on. A
All
lot
this
of
stuff?
weird comments.
An owl, laugh out loud. What the F?
Look at this.
Yeah. Like pearls color, trolls. There's a YouTube house. English, please.
Yeah, because somebody come
Where are you
in
from,
like...
Taylor? Weirdos. Owl. Yeah, I'm pretty confused.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, this YouTube will let you post it so I can show y'all. I'm asking stuff. Oh my God, no. I hate snakes. I hate snakes. He's not weird. Just kidding.
Who said I'm weird?
Nobody. She was talking about the person talking crazy. She's like, what's up with the weird dude?
Yeah. Yeah, just delete them, Matt. Wish YouTube let you post pics.
Yeah, I think it's bots because sometimes late at night when you're on streams, you'll get bots. It ate an adult-sized possum. That is so freaking weird. Like, I cannot stand snakes.
I have 4 pet snakes. Gina has 4 pet snakes. I only got 1 pet snake.
What? Do all guys call their snake? Like, when you're talking about snakes, it like never fails. A guy is always going to be like, I got 1 big snake.
Say I got 1 pet snake.
I got 1 really big anaconda.
Yeah, I just got 1 pet anaconda.
Like, it always happens.
Tucked off in my boot. Rolled up and tucked off in my boot.
I step on it here and there. Thank you. Oh, they're pizzeria combos. I swear. Sometimes we say stuff and I'm like, God forbid some of our people from church watch.
Somebody wants a picture of my snake.
No. You can't get a picture of a snake. Next thing you know, other YouTubers will be talking about my husband sending pictures. No Neck Sean sent a picture of his big wheelie to Leslie Stubbs.
No, not gonna happen. How much money you got? It could be my new job. What do you think about Amber's new dude, Dimitri?
I'm gonna tell you guys what I think about Dimitri. I don't think they're together anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can try to message me on that Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat a whole lot.
So. I use it lately.
I mean, I ain't been on Snapchat, and every once in a while I'll get on there, just see if she's messaged me anything, or I mean, it's like probably once every 6 months.
What I thought about, I don't think they're together anymore, from what I've heard. They're not together. But what I thought was strange was no sooner than he gets to the States, European news is talking about how Amber has a new man. So that was kind of weird for me. Now, he passed the polygraph, but people can pass polygraphs. I mean, that's why they're not admissible in court, because you can pass them. Like, especially if you, like, drink or take, like Xanax or something like that. I think on Marriage Boot Camp, when they were going to do the polygraph test on one of the participants. He had taken a Xanax or something, and they was like, well, now we can't do it because you could possibly pass when you should fail or something like that. So,
Would a language barrier mess up a polygraph? Yeah, I'm sure if you didn't understand.
I think so too, and I don't think he understands a lot. Because, like, watching, how many of you, while watching, felt like he did not understand everything when Amber was talking to him, when Gary was talking to him, when the polygraph administrator was talking to him? I literally sat there pretty much the whole time thinking, I don't think he understands them.
I think he does. I think he did. I'm sure they have to be able to communicate. I mean, I'm sure.
Well, they met each other through the internet, so they don't really have to know how to communicate other than texting. And she said there was a language barrier. So watching it tomorrow. I'll show it to you. There was literally parts of the show where I thought, I don't think he understands.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought the same thing, but I was like, surely not.
He told her to talk slower too. Yeah. He didn't understand comfy. Yeah, that's true too. She says something about being comfy, and he's like, what? And she's like, comfy. And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, trying to think of another word. She's like, what's another word for comfy?
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Yeah. Hi. I would love to get Amber on my channel, though. I did reach out to her again, and she told me to contact her manager. She was like, I would love to do something like that and to work with you. But all of that goes through my manager, so contact my manager. So she was like, if you go to my IG.
Is it? Okay, all right.
She's like, if you go to my IG, you can get the information for my manager. And I went to her IG and I'm blocked. I couldn't go to it because I was blocked. And I don't know why I'm blocked. She's blocked me. Unless maybe when all of that first happened.
I'm sure when all of it happened, all of it went down, she probably blocked all, like, you and the other person.
But I would love to get her on just to talk about, is this a safe place for lesbians?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Safe. We're
not going to beat you up.
Yeah. That America and China don't have corona. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. One of us can give it to you.
So I would like just for her to come on and talk about getting through such a public shitstorm, how she dealt with the hate that she received from it. Because let me tell you guys, I'm not even anywhere on the radar as someone like Amber Portwood. Not even close. And there's been so many times since I've been in YouTube that it's been so overwhelming for me with having haters that I've had to take a step back. And I've thought about quitting, haven't I? There's been times that I've thought about quitting because of it. And I don't get nowhere near, especially after something like that happened. Amber got a lot of hate, and it was a lot of mean stuff, really bad names. And I'm a firm believer that regardless of what you do, I don't think we should just attack in a nasty way. Like, if you don't agree with somebody done, if you don't agree with what someone done, you can say that. Especially if they're a public figure and they're on a live stream, you can say that. But I don't personally agree with someone calling someone else a fat, ugly pig that deserves to die. That's not me. That's not my style. I don't like it. So, I know with what I've dealt with, the internet is one of the most horrible places, and you come in contact with some of the most horrible people that I've never in a million years dreamed would act the way some of the ways these people act. And so she's on a much, 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 much larger scale than I've ever been on. So I know it's been tough for me. I know it's been tough for other people when they've gotten a lot of hate. So I would like to bring her on just to talk about that. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, what do you do? Is there anything that you do? Do you have to seek professional help? Which I know that she does. I know that she has like a therapist and a psychiatrist. But I'm in referencing to just the internet drama and being attacked by on social media. Like, how do you deal with that? And like, what is she doing? Because she does suffer from like uh, BPD and bipolar. So basically, to just kind of ask her what it's like dealing with that and trying to work through it. So that's why I would like to have her on. Um, you know, a part of me is like, would I like to have Amber on and, talk about, how did you feel when this stuff happened between you and Katie? What did you mean when you said y'all had her address? But I feel like that would just cause problems for me because of the situation that's went on. I also, I would like to work with Sherelle, but I feel like now, because of the crap that's happened, if I do certain things, people's going to automatically say that I'm being a hater or I'm trying to start drama when I don't want to do that. But I do want to continue to have my channel and do the things that I want to do, and not feel like, oh, I can't do that. Or somebody's going to say, well, look at Leslie. She's doing this and she's saying that. So, but it would be cool if I could have her on. I don't think it'll ever happen, but
that's what's been crazy about YouTube is like you have like YouTubers who want to talk about different things and like make different videos, and then you have YouTubers that just want to talk about other YouTubers. Like that's all their channel is talking crap about other YouTubers. It's like why? I seriously think it's because they can't come up with any content themselves. It's crazy. I mean, who would think that just from like having a YouTube channel with like 20,000 people, you would have so many people hating, talking major amounts of crap about you. Blows my mind, honestly.
thank you. I appreciate him.
Good, handsome, smart guy. That's right. I'm going to take a screenshot. Next time you're mad at me, I'm going to show you that.
I'm like, shut up, dude.
They hate because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. I would know it would be him saying that. Now, I did see a tweet. Another thing, too, is like, I hope and I would appreciate it if people want to, bring me up or whatever, I really can't stop it. But, like, don't tweet like, so-and-so's a liar, just look what he done to me and so-and-so and Leslie Bass, or ask Leslie Bass about such and such person. No, don't ask me. Don't ask me about him.
No.
Because I'm not trying to get into it.
It's easy. It's so easy to get into it, though. And, like, once you get involved, like, because she's tried to get away from it, like, so many times. And then, like, something will happen, and it'll, like, suck her back in. And I'm like, I would come home from work, and she would be all into, like, trying to, like, prove all these people wrong and like telling all the lies that were out there, like trying to defend herself.
Valentine's Day was probably one. There was more than just one bad day. Probably Valentine's Day was one of the worst when Twitter stuff, just people firing off stuff on Twitter that wasn't true. And I used to feel the need to say, that's not true. That didn't happen. Now I can see a post that somebody says about me and not feel like I needed to correct it. you know, the other day I had to get on Twitter and take screenshots of a bunch of different things. And I saw, you know, screenshots saying all kind of stuff about me that, you know, I do drugs and I was arrested for this and I accused Katie of being the one that contacted the police and I done this and I just took the screenshots and I never responded because I really don't feel the need to anymore. Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully, because that was like she would get out of it and then get sucked right back in, and it's like an all-consuming, never-ending shitstorm.
You know, I don't have such an urge to defend myself because I'm like, the people that know, they know. I'm going to continue to grow. And, you know, months from now, nobody will even know about all that crap. So it's not going to be this whole, did Leslie lie about this? Did Leslie do that? Who done this? Who done that? Who started it? Because I'm going to continue to gain subs that don't know about all that. And I need to stop talking about it so it's not even brought up. But, now the other day I was watching Unirock and like he started talking about it and was like, I proved that Leslie lied. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, but okay. I'm like, I'm sorry, Uni.
That dude,
you know, I can watch you. I can watch because I'm nosy just like everybody else. So I was like, I can watch you.
I can't watch him.
And there's a lot that I agree with him on. There's things that I agree with everyone on, and there's some things that I disagree with people on. There's probably only one person that I don't agree with anything at all on. Probably just one. But with everybody else, there's a little bit that I've learned that I agree with people on, just a little bit from each person, right?
Exactly, Mary Brown. That's what I say.
Marie Brown.
Marie, whatever. I'm sorry. But that dude's voice, I can't stand to listen to it, and all the other stuff that went on with him, like, he's my mortal enemy. And I'm just going to say it. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what he says. I do not like him. And if I ever get an opportunity to talk
I'm
to
very
him
forgiving.
in person,
I'm very forgiving. He's
person.
not. So,
no, I don't forgive
you know,
anybody.
Unfortunately, when I got arrested, there were people that blasted it. That literally that said, oh, look, she done this fraudulent super chat drive. And then the money went to drugs and to pay a car note that was about to be repossessed. There was a lot of stuff that was said by, you know, he said a lot of stuff too. I mean, it's out there. And it's out there, things that he said. And as time goes by, I tend to forgive people or kind of forget about that stuff and not let it bother me. But he doesn't. Like the other night, I was watching like Unirock. I was like laying in bed. I was going to bed and he was live. So I like opened it and Sean like gets up and he's like, I'm going in here. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going in here because I'm not listening. I'm not listening to that all night. And I'm like, oh, my bad. But
no,
I think too though that if someone talked about anybody else's spouse the way he did talk about me, unfortunately, you know, I think like okay, so you know, Joe, a friend of mine, Joe, done a stream that brought up some stuff about Unirock's wife at one point, and Unirock got really upset about that, really upset. And Unirock has said, if you dox me or you come from my family, we're enemies. I'm not good with you. But he didn't dox me, but he did. I mean, he said a lot of things about me that was not true.
I'm just going to straight out say it. A lot of what he said was a flat out lie. And him saying that he caught her in a lie, no, he didn't. He don't have a clue. He made up this fake story in his head, him and this other freaking YouTuber. I'm not even going to say their name. And they just kept running with it, just making up more and more stuff. And I put that on everything that I love. Like, I put my hand on the Bible and swear by that. His entire story was made up, and he just kept on adding on and adding on. And, you know, I think he thinks he's really smart, but he's not that smart. I mean, trust me, he's not as smart as he thinks he is. And I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'm gonna tell you that dude right there. I will never forget, and I'll never forgive that guy right there. And if
This
I
was a hard month for my entire family, you know. And this is the one thing that does kind of bother me still. And when I started going to Unirock and watching him here and there, and people was like, "You need to talk to Unirock. You need to talk to Unirock." One of the reasons why I never would is, for one, I do want to move on from all this. Like, I don't want to keep being involved in it. Now, do I get on here and talk about it from time to time? Yeah, but everybody else is talking about it and they're dragging people. I'm not trying to do that. Unfortunately, it is a big part of now what's like a part of what's happened in my channel. So sometimes it gets brought up. But one thing that I kind of feel like, if you have any empathy at all, who would attack a family that at the time that they attacked us?
I'm gonna say this too. I seriously think that that person paid Unirock money to help defend that person.
Thank you, Tars Talks.
I will die by that, and I think it's happened again, and I think that's the reason why. But I think with him, I mean, it's all like just about money for his next Red Bull and whatever he begs for money for all the time. But the dude's a weasel, man. And if I'm just gonna shut up because, and I don't care what he said. I mean, get on there. I hope he does see this. I hope he does see this, and I hope one day we can talk in person, honestly, because
I think
it's gonna be a good day for me.
I think if me and Unirock were to ever talk, I think this would have to be a conversation. Is, look, dude, you went hard for me at a horrible time. I mean, when Unirock lost a family member, like a couple months ago, he actually made a post saying, like, I'm not going to be going live tonight because I lost my aunt or something. And me, because I just went through a loss, reading that, I felt empathy for him, even though he had said the things that he said about me. And I actually left a comment saying, like, I'm praying for your family. And I did. I actually had his family in my prayers for a couple nights after that, because we had just suffered a loss in our family, and I knew how that affected us. But
no, she ain't going on his channel. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's up to her. But if I got my way, like, ain't no way in hell she will ever go on that channel, because I would not want her to do anything productive or help him in any form or fashion, give him any kind of content, any kind of more. I feel like he stole enough content off of our life and talking a bunch of BS and telling lies just for views or whatever, because him and Steve got into it or whatever. See, the whole Steve thing's like whatever with me. I don't even care. Like, whatever. Steve, I could, it's whatever, but, and the other person, it's whatever. But Unirock is a punk bitch.
Sean, you're really going to cause me some issues now, babe. Well, clearly my husband is not happy with him still. And I've kind of like moved past it. But Sean literally does not forgive people that comes from his family. And at this point, several people has come for me to a point. And here's the thing. Sean doesn't get too involved when it's like women, because I can handle my own. But one thing that he doesn't like is for men to like come for me. And he gets really heated about that. And what made it worse is, like, they come for me at a time. First off, I had done nothing to Unirock, and he came for me right after we lost Abe. Our entire family was sick. Like, so much was going on. And, they called me like the Grinch that stole Christmas at one point. There was a lot of things that was said. They said that, I was doing drugs, and that explained the chaotic behavior or my weird behavior or something. And unfortunately, that's just me. The behavior that you see me exhibit is not due to any type of drugs, nor no alcohol, nothing. It's just me. So if it's weird, it's weird. I'm sorry.
And the whole time, he's talking about her having a warrant and stuff. or like her getting arrested and stuff. His girlfriend sitting at the.
I knew you were gonna say that.
No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna be quiet because
And that's something that because I don't want the drama.
Yeah, let's talk about something else because I'm getting mad.
I don't even see now he's getting mad. But Joe did cover that about Uni's girlfriend and the situation that she had or whatever. And Uni got really mad about that. But what the crazy thing is that was after they blasted my arrest. Yeah. It's like you blasted my arrest, something that I've not been convicted of, found guilty of. A lot of people didn't know the details behind my arrest, but it was blasted. Like people didn't say, "Oh, well, allegedly," or "we think," or "let's just wait to see what happens." It was like, "Oh, well, clearly she's a drug addict, and that's why she's acting the way that she's acting." Those poor kids.
Our whole life was blasted in every form. Like, our whole life was blasted by certain people, in like the worst time. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. I love you.
Love you too, babe. So, yeah, I don't think, like I said, Uni said after Joe done that, he was like, I'm not going to forgive you. Like, I can forgive a lot of people, but if you come from my family and you dox me, like, that's unforgivable. Well, I've been doxed, by, not by him, but by someone that he does align himself with. And I've been blasted a lot, by him and someone that he aligns himself with. So, yeah, my husband's mad. And I get over things, but he doesn't, especially when it's a man doing it to me. Because, Sean's just like, we're men. Like, why, as men, are you going to sit on a computer and, like, constantly harass a female, Yeah. So, I didn't think that, like, I didn't think that by bringing that up that Sean would get so heated, but so that's probably going to cause me some issues. There's probably people running over to Uni's chat right now saying, Leslie says what Sean is talking bad about you, Uni. And if so, it is what it is. I would think that he would understand why my husband's mad. But anyways, yeah, that's true. She does. Yeah, he is, Candy. He is live right now.
Hi.
Yeah, babe. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. So, yeah, right. Whose husband wouldn't act like that? I would expect him to act like that, Oh, let me get off of this. But anyways, I'm going to call it a night. Sean is going to bed. So I need to upload a video that I have a video about Mama June that I'm going to upload. You guys make sure you watch it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. I'm also going to have another video that I need to edit and put up. And I'm going to try to come out with some type of a schedule, you guys. So you know when I'm going live. I'm going to try to do it on a weekly. I'm going to try to do like IG lives for certain shows. And when I get Leah Messer's book in, I'm going to put it on my community tab. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to go about doing that. Oh, I have 150 people in here. 153. That's cool. So I have kind of flirted with the idea of doing the Leah Messer book on Patreon just because I know it's something I can give my members because I don't want them paying for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be fair. But anyways, thank you to everyone that hopped on. Sean needs his own channel. He does. We've talked about that before too. We've actually talked about him having his own channel. But he's like, what would I talk about? other YouTubers, I guess. I don't know. Let you be the messy one talking about other YouTubers all the time. No, I actually wouldn't let him do that. I know, Tars. It's been, I feel like I haven't seen you in here in a minute, though. Matt said he will be Sean's first subscriber. He would probably mod you if you wanted to be a mod, too. Yeah, Sean has like 50 subs somehow. I don't know.
I don't know how it is.
We don't know how. So, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. I'm going to do a Patreon stream soon. When I decide exactly when that Patreon stream is going to be about, or when it's going to be, I will put it on the community tab on my page. Because like I said, I can't get into my Twitter anymore. Probably going to just leave that done and over with. I'll post it on the Leslie Bass Facebook fan page. And I may announce it on Instagram somehow. But I'll let you guys know before I do my next Patreon stream. So if anybody does want to sign up to become a Patreon member, you have that option before I do my next live stream. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for hopping on and hanging out. And I'm sorry that it got a little crazy, which I'm sure you guys enjoyed it. I'm just hoping that I don't wake up to a crap storm tomorrow because my husband spoke his piece. But if I do, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think any man would do the same as he did. So thank you guys. I will see you later. Video is coming up soon. It will be uploaded within the next 20 minutes. Make sure you watch it. Give it a thumbs up. Share it if you know someone that would like to watch it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.